Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely... By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks...
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating...
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried. We reported it to the academia many times.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, the stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time.
It's our...
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance.
Dunyarzad, have you told them the origin of this?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how, according to legend, the Sub-Zerus festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the great... A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing me as she danced upon the grass. How those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods... Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the Divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisara's memory.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could... If my stage were anything like that... So, Traveler and...
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord...
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali.
In that case, we'll take a look. Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And did you know that the Sub-Zerus festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when
Dancing at the Sub-Zerus as a child. I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Sub-Zerus festival has been losing its appeal
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that— oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot— I mean, that's,
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the— Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the— And when it comes to musicians,
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on? Of course! The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine. Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon—
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't— but saying and doing the same old things over— but take you two, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling across—
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers—
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere. Oh.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way—
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here.
There's something really—
hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey!
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet lesser—
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest.
Sounds like a— Let's head over to the Citadel of Razar and wait for Dia.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only— Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we—
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard.
Look, Dia's
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the adventure.
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered... since you fought...
Appreciate it.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos. So
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akash. If you're interested, maybe you can head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City and...
If you're also in...
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, there are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining the...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Well, Traveler...
Thanks, Dia! And you too! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival. So, be sure to get yourselves back. Good. Then we'll see you...
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spice.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always...
Believe me, I'm not making this up.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly, this would... Ooh. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But, Osfun told Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen... Well, given all the people that come...
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia. Let alone... Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery. You see over there? Those are students from the Academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they... If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better.
Those students...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that
They're called Ain el Akhmar. Today, I heard...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with... They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that... I've heard that Ain el Akhmar likes to set up shop...
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever...
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly...
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information. Oh, all right.
It's the most.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha!
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, With Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use...
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too.
What happened next?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little... As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond any... The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by a companion he trusted.
So, you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes! That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to... Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and... But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King, mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged
Yes. It's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you. Once you show up, they keep up the...
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you...
I told you the other day. I wish...
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms.
I'm warning you. Don't push us.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. If, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the Eremites, I am quite confident that if I... Also, a word of it.
What did...
Consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora, but plus, he seems... He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of—
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong.
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna—
All right. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the—
So, since you were happy to give us this
You were willing to part with 500,000 more of— Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to—
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because this is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed— Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha,
That's amazing.
it's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. They were created as a means for scholars to train. But despite strict regulations, some of these— Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be— Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must— I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say she's guarded against people from the Academia. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This—
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have—
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as— Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other—
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye. I'll prepare some funds for you. Bye.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look—
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules that's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the more. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend— Oh, and be sure to exercise—
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in—
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote— Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have
Following the paper got us past...
Roanoke, these two...
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing mourning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be...
How did...
All thanks to your...
But when I finished the prototype Aranara...
Well, I never...
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, hey there. Paimon's name is...
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to... what's bothering us is this prototype Aranara.
Prototype Aranara?
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara.
Not the first negative.
So, what exactly is a prototype?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru for the store's 20th anniversary. We plan to release a series of... This is a prototype we made to get an... When we put it out there, the reaction was...
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also...
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are...
Toys do look... Uncle Tonder said an Aranara's... This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. Ooh, didn't put his heart in...
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's got a bit...
Oh, a positive...
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to...
Oh, well... That took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe... Oh, this is such a shame.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning...
Uncle Tanger is he wrote quite a few stories, but around a year or so ago...
That's right. My little... We asked Tanja for guidance. We were running out of time, so we... As you can see...
Oh, we have to... Hey! Since you're the famous... he doesn't have to come in person. Please, if only to put a...
They seem pretty desperate. Yep, look...
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But... eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them, Zipper, dump Or if they catch us, we gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way! Look, he's over there! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the... Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else...
Oh, very good. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed... I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. So that's why I prefer... It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora. Then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably... What kind of products do you... Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the... Heesh! Who would want to be an Or how about the architectural style? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-painted... Ooh, now this... 2 million Mora, and it's yours. Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each... All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. Ah, you've really... These, please and thank you. My, oh my, you are blessed with a taste. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just... Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this can. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful. Excellent. Then please, select from this Hold on a second. Paimon thought we... Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customer... Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? What? Dory? We'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next...
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and... Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your face...
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakala Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but when we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky...
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine... As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious... Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it at my personal finances and connections. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange. However, they adamantly believe that the divine...
So you kept hounding them because they...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, so... I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiation. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's... Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule and Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue...
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out...
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement... The day after tomorrow... Go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine... If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Al-Haytham, before you go, we actually...
You two want to try using and doing so right under the Academia's nose. All right, this place works.
Here.
Sword fighting techniques.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely... We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your... There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry.
Wow! Al-Haytham! You must have been one of those, Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academy.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be All right, let's begin the test.
Propagate! Yeah! Yeah!
Into the wind!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal. The next step is to use this. Hold it in your hand. I'll help.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Scatter! Spring forth! The wind knows me.
Rise. Our bond is strong.
Propagate!
Now, I'll start.
Al-Haytham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora?
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increased. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.